Well, hey gang, Daryl Davis coming here to talk about designing a life worth smiling about. So I got this message on Facebook. Angela asked me, Daryl, how do you remain positive while still keeping up with current events? It seems like we're exposed every day to so much negative international acts of cruelty and bullying and homeless vets. You know, how does one keep a positive attitude and still pay attention? Some days I just skip the news and online headlines in order to remain positive and focused, but that's rather a head-in-the-sand approach. I would love your ideas on how to be more effective on balancing it. Well, first of all, Angela, I think that avoiding the negative news is not such a bad idea. I don't think that's a head-in-the-sand approach. To me, the acronym for news, NEWS, is negative events we see. So, you know, first of all, I'd say try and look for a channel, a station, a network that you feel does have a good balance. Like me personally, I've chosen CNN. They seem to show negative and positive things. That's number one. Number two, even then, you may get bombarded with some negative stuff. So here's what I think. Number one is I think why it bothers some of us when we see a lot of negative things is because we get frustrated that we want to do something about it. Why are people this way and how can I make the change? I think the first thing that we should be committed to is focusing on our immediate world, not the international world, meaning that we have our own world, our own lives. We have our friends, our family, the people we're in touch with, the people that we work with. Be committed to being a positive influence, a positive newsmaker, if you will, in your immediate world. Don't get frustrated with the rest of the world because you're not at that playing field. But at least be committed to your immediate world where you can make an impact. That's number one. Number two is try and balance, be the cause in the balance. Meaning, if you're seeing a lot of negative stuff out there, what can you do to counteract that? So, for example, I'm not always positive. People say, Daryl, you're like Mr. Smiles. You're always smiling and happy. Listen, I got to just smile during the 3-4 minute videos. That's easy. There's times when I am not Mr. Smiles. I have my own challenges, my personal life, my business life. I have worries and concerns, and sometimes I'll be honest with you, I am not positive all the time. I get a little down and out about certain things and challenges and speed bumps. So when I find myself going down that path of negativity, I may call a good friend of mine, which I'm blessed to have that, where he can help pull me out of it. Or I'll listen to some positive video. Or listen to some music, disco. To me, disco is not dead. I don't care what you all say. So I try and do something. Watch a funny comedy clip from a show. Watch a comedian. I try and do something that's going to lift my spirits to get me out of the funk that I may start going down. So anyway, those are my suggestions for you. I hope that helped you. Angela and the rest of you watching this. Until the next video, don't forget to keep smiling.